are back in Plague Inc. This time I'm going to be using the virus. So I unlocked something from my last play, and I found out that you can get these just from playing. You don't have to do a certain one in a certain place or anything like that. So I'm going to take the catalytic switch for the blue bubbles. I'm going to... Your play can mutate transmissions. No, I'd rather stick with Darwinist. I'm going to stick to Terrasite, Zerophile, and I don't have any travel genes just yet, so let's set the difficulty to brutal, and our new virus is ugliness. Welcome to Plague Inc. Choose your start location. We are going to Egypt. Ugliness begins in Egypt. So ugliness is a virus. That means that randomly mutates rapidly and can be hard to control. It causes DNA points to devolve. So that's part of the trick to actually using the virus. It will just mutate on its own, so your goal is to pretty much just help it transmit and then hold on to the wild ride. Let's go ahead and crank up the speed a bit so I can work on transmission stuff. Last time I showed you the Neurax worm. This one has different symptoms that it can do, and the weird thing is these symptoms can actually combo together to form something else. Like coffee, and if you combine that with vomiting, you get projectile vomit, which is more infective than either of the two on their own. But unfortunately, these combos don't always register quickly, so take a little time after getting whatever you're trying to put together. Ugliness spreads to the libido. Now we have insomnia. So insomnia doesn't help it spread, but it's part of a combo to slow down the cure. Come on, I need birds. Drinking on purpose for this just to try to keep the mutation in check. As you can see, I'm pretty much just letting it run wild and just trying to transmit as I can. Now we got the Walking Dead, so the cure is going to be slow. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up 1 or 2. The lane is killing very fast. People who want spawn are dying. Okay, we're now in South America. And we infected Madagascar, one of those problem areas. Got New Guinea, Iceland. We're on a watch list now. We picked up diarrhea. That one can be a little bad early on. South Africa shut down its airports. I'm in Japan, so we might be able to look at the Philippines. More infectious than the common cold. Let's go ahead and pick up birds. And let's go ahead and grab a livestock. Okay, we just got the Philippines. Need to get the Caribbean and Greenland, and then we have the problem areas. Got pulmonary fibrosis. Okay, we're starting to move through Northern Europe. We're in Norway. Got cysts. Iceland is taking the point for cure effect. And I need more transmission. We got paranoia. Still need to get into the 2 problem spots. Picked up dysentery. Okay, we're in Greenland and the Caribbean. Okay, global research is now moving towards the cure. All that's left is Sweden to infect. So let's start picking up some symptoms. I'm going to... Sneezing is a good one to get. Fever and skin lesions. So insanity is going to jack up the severity, and it also ties into the combo of, I think the achievement is called brown streets, where people just run crapping all over the place. Paralysis, all these things to slow down the cure. And I'm going to go ahead and put some points into cold tolerance in. Oh yeah, this is another specialty of the virus. The advantage to this is that it makes the mutations even more frequent. I'm going to go ahead and grab 1 point of it. So I burned through 100 DNA points. We picked up rashes. And I want to take a quick look at the symptoms. And the world is dead. Okay, so that's the virus. You can see that it's kind of easy if you know what you're doing. You can encourage the mutation to actually take care of things really, really fast. And if you guys have any funny names for viruses,